That sumbitch is tough as woodpecker lips.
The Southern Saturday Podcast.
Oh, well, come on, son. You couldn't whoop a pitcher of meat.
It's like giving your ears a big glass of sweet tea.
Come on, boy. Shit.
Drink up and enjoy.
Hey guys, thank you for joining in to another episode of the Southern Saturday Podcast. I got a very special guest today, a Southern Belle, Miss Mary Ryan Brown.
Thank you for having me, Justin.
Of course. We met at backstage at John Chris.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to open, which was amazing.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I was terrified. I was
bet.
a special guest, and so I think I did like 5 minutes.
It felt like you did about 10.
I may have done 8.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
He told me to do 5, and I think I
You're
did
like, this
8.
is my moment.
Yes, I was like, they're not getting me off the stage. They're going to have to cane me off of the stage. But it was really fun, and I met you, and I met, there's another Justin.
Nunley.
Nunley.
Yeah.
I met him as well.
Yep.
So, yeah, it was fun. That was my first, not my first time in a theater, but my first time in a full theater. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, right. That's got to be an amazing feeling, too. I've never done a full theater.
It was crazy. I mean, it felt like stolen valor because it's not my audience,
Sure.
but it was, you know, when you go out in a theater, it's blinding. You cannot see anybody except maybe the people in the front row, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So you really are kind of like shouting into the void.
Sometimes that happens in clubs too, where you
Yes.
can see like the first row and then the rest of the people are just silhouettes.
Yes.
Like, you can't see anything.
Do you prefer that, or do you prefer being able to see everybody?
I would love to be able to see everybody. Because, you know, every now and then somebody will say something, you'll be like,
Yeah.
not a clue where that came from. I don't even know what you look like.
That is true. I kind of like to see everybody too. What's
Yeah.
your dream venue?
I would love to do something like the Ryman.
Yeah.
Would be wild.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Just like, you know, everybody could pick like Madison Square Garden or something, but I'd like to do something Southern. So the Ryman probably.
Yeah, that would be dope. Or
Like
the
another,
Opry.
like, yeah. The Opry would be a big one.
Yeah,
Anything that's like a prominent Southern venue.
yeah. Is the Opry? The Opry's not at the Ryman. Those are two different
Correct.
venues. Okay, cool.
I suppose.
I think
yeah,
so.
yeah, I think you're right.
I'm always careful.
It's different. It's different. The stage doesn't look the same.
Yes,
The
no,
Ryman still looks really old.
that is true.
Yeah.
I'm always like, you know, I sometimes will get like more Southern than I am, and then I'm like, oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. Like, I actually don't know where that place is. I'm just talking in an accent. So.
I did get to do the Stardome, which was, I mean, that's like bucket list
Yes.
stuff. Yeah.
I've heard that's a crazy room because of like the way it's
So
set up.
weird.
That like you feel like you're gonna bomb because of the way the sound and the lighting is.
Yeah, and it's kind of like you can see everybody in there. There's no doubt about it. It's a coliseum.
Okay.
So like it wraps around. Like, you ever been to medieval times? That's what it looks
Yes.
like. Where you're sitting there eating at like a shelf, and you're sitting there's like a shelf that goes all the way around.
Yes.
And then the people on the floor have actual tables.
Okay.
So it is a different type of venue. Like, it's not like most places where like they do have dinner for your set too, you know, whatever. These people are like chowing down. Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like full like turkey legs?
Yeah,
Like,
oh yeah.
yeah.
Like it's legit. Like it's a
Okay.
wild place to do comedy. It was hard.
it's outside of Birmingham.
Yeah, right
Right.
out. Like it's right on the edge.
Yeah. People talk about it like it's a rite of passage.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, it was cool. I did the main stage for like a showcase thing that X5 Podcast was putting on. And then me and Brittany Smith did they have like I can't remember what the room's called, but it's a separate room that seats
Yeah.
like maybe 150. And we did a late and early show for that, which was cool.
Awesome. That's awesome. So what has surprised you the most about touring, like moving from making videos to doing stand up? Because I did it the opposite way.
Right.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I would have. Just you don't. It's surprising. I know that I have like a little bit of a jump start because of that. But people, you would be surprised. Like it really doesn't carry over as much as you think it would.
No.
Yeah, like
it does
it's not
not.
like I'm selling out Madison Square Garden because I have 4 million followers. It's not the case at all.
No.
I'm struggling sometimes to sell 150.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you just don't have that stand-up presence built yet.
No, it's two different worlds. And some
It
people, I don't know, you do the character sometimes, or you said you have before on stage?
I don't. One time in Lebanon, Virginia, they asked me to come back out as Grandpa, which I did it after my whole set and just did like a Q&A.
Yeah.
And you would have thought Elvis was there.
That is so
but most of the time I find that even if people show up wanting Grandpa, they leave like, okay, they're happy, you know, because the set went well. But I don't understand. I don't understand why they thought or what they would want out of Grandpa. Like, how long is he going to do his Southern sayings on stage?
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense. It's not, I'm not going to be one of those cash grab people that gets you to come to watch this character and then I sign autographs for 30 minutes and
right.
You're sitting there wondering why you paid $50 to do this.
Exactly. You have to give them
which a lot of
show.
TikTokers do.
Oh, yeah. And it works once. I mean, it definitely works once.
I agree. That's exactly what I say. It worked one time. They're just not coming back.
No, they won't. But, you know, like what's funny in a video is it's right here. It's quick cuts. You know, there's so much context in a video, like where it's being shot. Like you can't do a comedy show at a Bussy's, right?
Right, exactly.
Know? So
can you whistle? Let's hear the.
I can't whistle. I've tried because I thought you have a certain vocal affect that you do. You do the whistle, and I do the W. I do the what?
Yeah, dude, you remind me of my English teacher in high school. She would say it's not Whopper. It's Whopper.
Why wouldn't you say it like that?
So funny.
That's
yeah,
so
yeah,
funny.
yeah.
Well, thank you. I was an English teacher. So
that makes sense.
It does. Yeah.
So I would imagine, I love asking comedians this. I would imagine on your side of things, just from watching your skits and listening to your stand up, you were very much a write everything down.
Yes.
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 Like your whole bit's written down.
For the most part, except when I get into crowd work, I can
well,
also,
that's
and
fair.
like my mom's sitting in the corner of the room because I bring my mommy everywhere, and she'll tell me like, do your crowd work. It's funnier. So I don't know, but you've also heard my act like a million times. So.
Yeah, that's why Courtney doesn't come down. Everybody's like, why hadn't Courtney at your show? I was like, she's bored of this set.
Bored.
She's heard all these punchlines before.
Oh my gosh. Andrew's the same way. He's like, you got to stop doing that church bit. And I'm like, the church bit?
Right.
People love it.
Yeah. What's the deal with churches?
Exactly. The worst matinee I've ever been to. No, but yeah, I do. I write everything down, typically longhand, or like I'll put it in a note in my phone as like a premise. Like right now I have a premise about spooky daughters that I'm working on. Like I have a spooky daughter. You know what I mean?
Are you saying spoofy?
Spooky. She's spooky.
I don't know what that means. Like she's scary?
Yeah, she's scary, and she's like asking me about like heaven and hell and like death and stuff like that.
Okay.
And like she likes like kind of scary stuff. Like
yeah. My son was like that until he got old enough to have nightmares, and then he was like,
Yeah, exactly. It is a weird switch when they start gaining consciousness,
right?
Because like
he was full obsessed with everything, Halloween and scary, and dude, light switch.
Yes,
whenever
it
he
really
started
is.
having like actual like nightmares.
Yes, like I used to be able to just like truly punt my daughter into the crib and she would sleep all night. And now it's like a whole thing. Like it's a science experiment every night to get her to go to sleep.
And a lot of that it's primitive. Like they could have never seen a monster in their life and they still go in there at night and be like, there's a monster in my closet. You're like, how do you even know what a monster is?
Yeah, it's at the base of the brain. Like it is. You're right. It's truly primitive. That's so wild. But anyway, yeah, I write everything down. So I'll have like a premise about spooky daughters, but then I got to go sit on my porch or in the sauna. I really like to write in the sauna. Yeah. And I'll like write it longhand and then I'll put it into a
lot
Google
of people
document.
write in those really, really solid. Like I hear a lot of people writing in the shower. Yeah. Mine is driving with no audio or in bed at night a lot. Okay. Like Courtney's asleep and I'm just writing.
Really?
But my writing is different. I write the same way that I've heard like Nate Bargatze says he writes. Mm-hmm. He just puts down one word that's like a premise and I have the bit in my head.
That is crazy.
And it gets sharper as you do it, you know, and you start to learn it. But yeah, the initial premise, I just write down just the one or two words that the premise is, like light socket or whatever it is. And then I have the bit in my head.
Oh, no. I have to
I mean, I
have to diagram
your bits
the
are
sentence.
very well crafted and like the wording of them it's just impressive all on its own.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I feel like, everybody's different. And
We are.
When
That's
that's
the best part.
Yes, that is exactly. And like the comics that I like to watch are nothing like
Right.
the comedy that I do for the most
And I hate when
part.
people get surprised about that. I'm like,
Yes.
we're allowed to have all these different.
Yes.
People are like, well, you listen to Dusty Slay or do you listen to Ed Bargatze? Like, they're clean comedians. Like, yeah.
Yeah, but they're funny.
I like funny.
Yeah.
I don't care about anything else. If you're funny is all I care about.
That's the thing. And I'm clean. I work pretty clean
Yes,
for
you
the
do.
most part.
You do.
And I do
Which
not.
I don't work dirty.
No, you're not. I wouldn't sit there and be like Justin Stagner,
Yeah,
crazy. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
right.
But like the comics I listen to are not exclusively clean and like never
course.
were
Yeah.
ever.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
As long as it's funny.
It's okay.
I
A
think-
sushi chef can eat pizza. It's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, exactly. That's 100% correct. That's just like, but I'm especially me and you. We both come from like really small comedy scenes,
Yes.
so you see a lot of. I think that's what gives it a bad rap, and like what actually helps clean comedy do well is if you go to these shows, you're just like, oh, okay. I just heard the worst thing that I've ever heard, and
Delivered
somebody
in
just said it to be a shock factor.
Yes, delivered in the least nuanced way.
Right.
And that's part of, that's how I started out. I did not start out clean. I started out angry and just like I knew I could shock people because I look like a Republican fundraising coordinator.
Yeah.
Yes, a senator's wife. And I knew if I got up there and said like a certain litany of words, like it would shock people at least. And so that's how I started out. I think that's kind of how everybody starts out.
It kind of is. But it's just like, you're still doing it 10 years later? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And we see a lot of that in the smaller scenes.
We do.
Yeah.
It's wild to see, but they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Ours is awful. I mean, there's like, we have 3 to 4 really good comics,
Yes.
and that is it.
Yes, you've got Carson.
Amazing.
I love
He
Carson
opened
Taylor.
for me and in Birmingham, best show I've ever seen him have.
He is
He
so funny.
absolutely crushed. It was Montgomery. I don't remember.
Yeah.
North Alabama.
Yeah, he is so funny. He's like Carson Taylor, everybody. Yeah, he is.
Carson Taylor. Yes, he's been on here before. Y'all go check out Carson. He's amazing.
Yeah, he really is. He's a funny guy. But yeah, I started out in a really small scene, and like I still go to open mic every Thursday night if I'm not booked somewhere else.
Sure.
And I love it, but I call them all my mentally ill brothers.
See, you're better than me. I can't go
To open mic?
No.
Oh
my
no, I
God.
like to suffer. Suffering's good.
Well, yeah, but I'm not the one suffering. I just,
Yeah.
if I can, I would love to write that I want to go down second and then just leave.
Yes.
Like
yes.
that's, if I can do that, that's fine. Most of the time I avoid it because I'm so busy, but
Yes.
the past like 4 or 5 times that I've went, I've sat down there and been like, why did you?
Yeah.
This is the worst thing in the world.
And it's, it really is a testament to the First Amendment and like free speech. And I have bombed so many times at open mic. And also the open mic, I'm from Hattiesburg, Mississippi. It's a college town. And the kids that come to this open mic, they are iPad kids. They are like deeply, they're sucking on a vape like it's a pacifier. They don't care. I don't know why they come. I think they're just afraid to be at the house, know, because
it's
that's where their shame lives or something.
Yeah.
Yes, they just need to be somewhere and like have a craft beer. They'll die. I don't know. And
They could.
Yes, they could. They're at risk. They're at risk youth. And it is, and the Gen Z stare and everything. So if I can get them to laugh, I know, okay, this premise has legs. But it is.
You would think the youth are the one that would just find the humor and everything, but they don't.
No,
Not
it's
the
very
way you
serious.
think. Yeah.
It's very serious to be 20 years old.
You know what's odd is like if you find the 20-year-olds and then you're like, what do you think's funny? They'll pull up some guy that's literally just yelling. And it's not, there's no punchlines or anything. They just said fuck a bunch of times and screamed it. And like, this guy's the funniest guy on the internet. I was like, is he?
I know.
He hasn't said anything funny. He just acts like he's mad at his son.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
and they love it. They love
it's
fast
crazy.
yelling.
Yeah.
But
and a lot of cuts. Give them a lot of cuts.
for those little cocoa melon brains. They
that's
need
right.
it. They need it. But yeah, I've noticed that too. I don't know. I always try to just like they like to be bullied a little bit. I think they
I
like to be
suppose.
roasted, and so sometimes I will do that only if someone like heckles me, and then it's over.
Sure, of course.
It's really over. I have a lot of anger inside.
You sound like somebody that should be on like The Shining.
Yes.
Just smiling while you murder me.
Yeah, it's fun. It's really fun, but. No, I've bombed like so hard.
Anytime you find those iPad kids in the crowd, they're always just going like,
yes.
You're like, what in the world did you come
I know.
here
I'm
for?
like, is this court mandated? Is this court mandated laughter for you? Okay, we're gonna get this through
because
this
I'm not
together.
signing your piece of paper.
I'm not signing your piece of paper.
No.
Yeah, so it's always funny. I love when there's like a Gen Z couple in the crowd. And that's like my favorite thing to sort of mess with.
It's also even better if there is only a few, which in college towns, it's going to be most of them. But like, I love in Mobile, there only be like a few Gen Zers, and like the room around them is dying of laughter, and they're like the central, just like the core of just.
It's very serious.
Yeah, it's wild. It's like. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, were you in this brewery and then they announced they were having an open mic, or did you walk in here thinking I'm ready to see some comedy?
Yes. Well, we have regulars. That have, I guess, been in mourning for 2 years. I mean, they come rough. Every week, but
they're mourning the death of the comics that are about to get on stage.
Yes, that is true. That is true. But I started going to open mic. I would go on date night with my husband because I knew like I wanted to try it, but I was too chicken to do it. So I went,
a lot of people scout first.
Yeah, so I scouted, and I remember being like, okay, I think this is something.
It's the best is whenever you see them sitting there and they're not laughing, and then somebody says like the darkest joke you've ever heard, and they die, and you're like, oh,
yeah, you've been hurt.
That's your thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm always the one laughing at that.
You're waiting on the rape joke. Yeah.
No. Yeah. I know, but there's always like that one broken person.
Yeah, and all you'll hear in the silent room is like a It's just like, oh, yeah. That joke was for that guy.
Exactly.
There's a guy in Mobile, and he gets on stage with a written notebook.
Yes.
He brings it up, as most people do in open mics, especially if they're new jokes. And I don't think I've ever seen him finish a set. Okay. He starts bombing, and in the middle of it, he'll just run off. Doesn't say goodbye, thank you, anything. Just sprints out. And not to like out in the crowd to hide. I mean, out the door, into the car. Like,
to his car.
And we'll see him again next Thursday.
But
and
he
you're
comes back.
Oh, yeah. I've told so many people, I was like, y'all. And then they'll book him on like a showcase or something. I'm like, I know he's your friend, but this is like just bad business. Who's teaching you guys? Because he'll do it at a showcase too. He'll bomb the whole time and then just run off.
And then run off?
He was so bad that my mom, because she comes to my shows, and she was like, I never want to see him again. Like, it was like the worst thing, man. It was so bad.
It is.
And he's still hanging around doing it. And you're just like, dude, you need better friends. I tell people that. They need better friends.
You need more people around you telling you,
like, hey, man, that was terrible. I mean, not just kind of bad. And look, we've been bad for like 2 years now. We need to quit this.
Have you ever told anyone that, though?
I would tell... Yes. Well, not. Okay. I've told my friends that their things weren't funny.
Oh, that's good.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm not that person. Especially if you want me to be involved in it. Like we were doing we were doing a collab the other day, and it was another creator and myself, and he pitched me an idea, and I was like, that is terrible. No.
Oh, good.
Not doing that.
That's good.
No.
See, I am a spineless, yellow-bellied chicken.
So you just smile along?
Well, I'll smile, or I'll try a really diplomatic way to say. First of all, open mic comics don't ask me for advice, and I'm not going to give someone advice they're not asking for.
Sure.
So I
don't either.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not that guy.
Yeah, but no one's asking me for advice. They're telling me what to do. You know, if you're a girl, it's a little different. You know, true. People will come up to me and be like, "You should do this, this, and this," and I'm like, I don't know. What if I didn't?
Yeah, exactly.
What if I just walked away? But it's hard to tell people they're not funny because like it's such an ego wounding remark to make.
It is. It really is. Yeah. Like that would hurt deep. But I guess I say it more in the sense of like, not that you're not funny.
Yeah,
but I just say concept. That wasn't funny. Like, and I guess that's a little better because we've all had concepts that ended up not being funny.
Yes.
That you were just sure were hilarious whenever you wrote them or thought about them.
Yes.
But I've just learned, and I think the steel mill taught me this, working there and just being like, realizing that you get asked to do a lot of dumb things. And so I just started realizing, like, just start telling them no.
Yeah.
Like, they would come and be like, hey, man, we really need to sweep just in case they're out here watching us. Like, no.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, well, I'm your boss. And I was like, okay, just no. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I want to do things that make sense. So that helped me. I just tell people all the time, like, no. I had a guy come up to me after one of my shows. It was a buddy's buddy. It was just a guy that I didn't know. And he comes up, same thing that you were saying, like, what if I didn't? He just comes up and he's like, hey, man, I got some jokes for you should do that'd be funny. And I was like, yeah, man, I'm not going to use those. And he was like, super offended. He's like, why? I was like, well, I mean, do you have any kind of track record of this being?
No.
Yeah. You're just,
and you get up there and do
it's just one of those people that's just like, I could do that. I'm just not going to.
Oh, those people. Those people drive me crazy. That is wild to me. Now, when people come up to me and they'll be like, oh, I have some stories, I have some material for you. Like, I don't want to make them feel bad. So I'm like, oh my gosh,
yeah, you listen
tell
along.
me.
Yeah.
You listen, you affirm. But the people that are like, now you can use the story of my divorce on stage if you want.
Even though everybody knows you haven't been divorced.
Yes, exactly. I'm like, oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I guess that would be acting. And that would be cool. I'm trying to get into that too. Send me a screenplay.
Yeah.
But, and you know what else drives me crazy? Is people saying, I just could I want to do it. I've always wanted to try, but I could never do that. What are you talking about? The list is right here. Sign up.
Yeah. What do you mean
Sign
you
up
could
right
never?
now. Yeah. That you have a condition that prevents you from holding a microphone.
Yeah, I mean,
like you can do it.
Yeah. I mean, public speaking's not that bad. You're going to be up there for 3 minutes on your first open mic.
It's really not
like
bad.
people can hold their breath that long.
That is true.
I mean, come on.
It's crazy. It's crazy, but I could never. Like, you know, that's like me saying I could never deep clean a house. No, I will never deep clean a house.
Right, but you could.
But I could if I wanted to. You know?
I could run a mile in 7 minutes if I wanted to.
If
I
you
just
wanted to.
don't want to.
No, exactly.
You know.
Just tell me you're too afraid to do it.
That's better.
Yeah.
Just say I'm too afraid. Just say you don't say you could never.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like I don't know. That's one of those things I was taught as a child. It's like if you said you can't do something, they were like, no.
Yeah, we're not saying we can't do it.
I think you mean yet. Like, that's what I tell my son. I'm like, you didn't say yet.
Yeah, exactly. That drives me crazy. Like, just get up there and try.
Those aren't as bad as the people that are like arrogant about it. They're like, I can do that.
Yes.
I get it on my videos way more than I do stand-up
Yes.
wise. They just comment on all my videos like, oh, you just make stupid little videos for money. I could do it.
Well, then why haven't
Well, then
you?
you would if you could.
Yeah,
I
do
promise
it.
you.
Change
The
your
it's
profile
better than the
picture
still
from a
mill.
fish.
Oh,
to-
no.
yeah.
Yeah. The troll accounts
It's
are the
always
worst.
those guys.
Do you get many negative comments? You probably just get a lot more DMs.
I don't. I really don't get a
really?
lot of DMs because I have a husband and I'm like so vocal about
Courtney
it.
has a husband that she's vocal about.
I know. Courtney's so cute though.
But we
I bet she
get
gets
so
crazy DMs.
dude, crazy DMs.
I cannot imagine.
Did you see the
No.
I put up a story of this guy that was DMing me. I was like, oh, happy Labor Day to everybody but this guy. It's so wild. And I can only imagine what his DMs to women are like because it started out super nice. Like
Then it
a
gets
year
hostile.
ago, he was so nice. Like, I'm such a big fan. And I would like heart it, you know,
Yeah,
thank
yeah.
you, you know. And then it just started getting like, you could see the rage building up. And to the end of it, he's just like annihilating me. And
Like-
I have it on a screen record where I'm just scrolling it. And
need
by
to
the end
read
of it, like
this.
I'm a homosexual and all.
Yes.
It is wild.
You heard that song "Stand" by Eminem? Where
This is Stan.
This is Stan.
That's what all the people were commenting. They're like, this is Stan. This is a Stan situation. So I replied to him and I was like, I want you, because I'd never replied to him. I replied to him and I was like, I want you to scroll back through these.
I know you need to read
And
them aloud.
realize, you know, how much of a psychopath you are. And the guy was like, I'm a psycho? He's like, you're the one dressing up on the internet being weird and blocks me. And I was like, this is so crazy.
Yeah.
Imagine what the DMs to women are like. Say
Yeah.
he went on a first date and then got ghosted afterwards. She's probably dead.
No, she is. She's in
Yeah,
a swamp.
she's dead.
No, it's over. Oh my gosh. No, I really don't get a ton of DMs.
And he was an LSU fan. You know?
well, that
It's just
explains
like,
a lot.
Who are you? Do you even watch football?
Okay, so again, I'm kind of all over the place. So I went to Southern Miss.
Sure.
So I'm a Southern Miss fan. And then I'm also a Tulane fan because
Like for baseball?
For baseball primarily.
Yeah.
Their football's good too. And let me tell you what. Their football stadium, very fancy. And I want to be somewhere fancy.
You could sell a banana-shaped waffle iron.
Yes, I could. I'm telling you, you could get a glass of rosé. You can get a chilled rosé at Ullman Stadium for Tulane. And I love a dark green. It pulls out my eyes. I love being in New Orleans.
Yeah.
I love Uptown. So I'm actually
love being in New Orleans.
Yes.
Wow, that's a stretch.
I love being in New Orleans.
Really?
I am not scared of anybody.
I'm not scared. New Orleans is like the butthole of the U.S.
Oh, quit. I forget we're in Mobile right now. Whatever. I have a switchblade and a winning attitude. Nobody's coming for me.
At least you know that Mobile started Mardi Gras, which is good. Not a lot of people do.
I do. I know that. But, starting something, perfecting something.
Yeah, they've really perfected the city over there.
Yeah, they've perfected it. They've perfected it. Thanks, LaToya. No, but it's... No, I do. I love New Orleans and I love Tulane, but most people who are Tulane fans didn't go to Tulane. My father-in-law went to Tulane, and he has great tickets. So we love it. It's a vibe. It's a smaller stadium. You can get a little cup of jambalaya, and it's nice.
Yeah. That's look, dude. Nobody's knocking New Orleans for their food. It's amazing.
Nobody.
Like you can get jambalaya anywhere with anything at any game, anything. It's like when you go to Hawaii and they give you a pineapple with everything. Like if you order a chicken biscuit in New Orleans, they give you jambalaya.
They do, and a little shrimp, live one.
You have to kill it yourself, and you have to boil it.
Yeah,
but it's delicious. If you know what you're doing.
Yeah,
put some Cajun two-step on there. Stale Cracker gave me.
I saw that you had stale cracker, and I was like, oh my gosh.
That guy's legit. He's 100% real. I don't know why people think he's not. That is him.
Oh, I believe it. So he sat in this chair.
He sat right there.
Mr. Stale Cracker. I was pretty excited about that.
You're a Stale Cracker fan?
I love
He's
Stale
the
Cracker.
man. He's awesome. Yeah. Like, dude, I'll watch him cook for 500 people outside of Walmart in like this big cauldron.
Incredible.
Yeah.
No, I love a celebrity chef. I would like to get into that one day.
I'm telling you, those are some of my favorite like content creators to watch. And one of my best friends that I've met through doing content is a cooking creator. Like,
really?
Yes. Shout out to Justin Holmes for Holmes Cooking. He does it. He's a Indiana guy, so he does like a lot of like, hey, it's cold outside. Let's feed your family of 5 on a budget. Like, he's not making some extravagant meal. He's making like taco pie or taco casserole or something. Yeah, and it is delicious.
I love.
I told him by the time I'm done with his videos, I'm always so hungry.
I know. I feel that way after. Do you watch Brit's Cooking?
No.
I love Brit's Cooking. She is.
I will say he's like the only content creator, like food wise, that I really watch all the time. Yeah.
Oh man, I watch this girl religiously. She's Cajun, I think. She's from Lafayette, and she makes like just like rice and gravy dishes.
Is this the lady that makes stuff for her husband?
I think so.
Maybe I. Because as soon as you said Cajun, I think so. I think I've seen her.
Yeah, I've made a lot of her recipes, and they're very good.
Dude, there is another one I watch on Instagram. The only one I follow on Instagram. Her name's Olivia Tide. Now she's like a chef, so like everything she makes is super fancy. Yeah, but she's really like raw and aggressive about it while she's making it. Like she'll be flipping off the camera while she's making like etouffee or something.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
If you were not a comedy content creator, what would be like your lane of content creation?
I don't see another one.
You don't?
No. I mean, I tried. I know you can't tell now, but I used to be in really good shape. And I look like one of those before and after pictures, but like if you switched them, But
that just means
like
you're being fed well and you're happy.
Right.
It's the happy wife, happy life
I did, my first trial at YouTube was like a fitness channel.
Okay.
But it was, when I go back and watch it, it was still comedy. I was still doing comedy. Yeah. Like in between me telling you where you can eat healthy at a fast food restaurant, I'm doing a full-fledged comedy skit.
Gotcha.
Like, so it's just comedy.
I
think I would be working at the steel mill if I wasn't doing comedy.
So how did you get to the steel mill?
So when I was 21, I was bartending, and a buddy of mine was like, hey, I got on at Alabama Power, which you know how it is down here. It's just like you just try to get one of those good jobs and then work it till you die. Like that's just what they want the men to do. you're 16 or whatever, just get you a good job and don't quit that good job. You just work it forever.
Don't have a dream.
That's how,
Pretty gay.
That's how all the old men are, you know? And like, even my grandpa, when I told him I was quitting, he said, you done went crazy, I reckon. Like, it's just like, he couldn't wrap his mind. I'm going to make money on the internet, you know?
Yeah.
But I was 21 and a friend of mine had just got a good job at Alabama Power. And he was like, I know about this other one coming up. I gave them your resume. And so I just like went from bartending to the steel mill and worked there for 13 years.
Wow.
While being funny the whole time. Just never. I wrote stand up for 10 years before I ever did it.
That's crazy.
It's so funny that like my career, like my path was different than yours. Like I was content first. But without that, I don't think I would have finally did the open mic. It wasn't like it wasn't about being scared to do it. It was just kind of one of those, like, I was almost in my head, like, well, I mean, you're at the steel mill, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And you're probably tired. I mean, my gosh.
Well, it's just like you were in your head, like, I'm just going to have this job now. Like, you know? And while still sitting there hating it.
Yeah.
Which is just like a terrible way to live.
It is.
Yeah, but there's people that'll do it for the whole 50 years that they're alive. They're there at that steel mill just waiting to retire.
Yeah, but you get into that mindset of like, well, I'm here now. This is what I'm doing.
Right.
And,
And I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
You know, when you're 21 and you get that job, you're excited because you've never had that much money in your life or whatever, you know. And then after a few years, you're just like, is this what I'm doing now? And then this last year, I remember I was doing content. I'd already started it. And a guy that was there was like, he said something. He was around about my age. He's like, I mean, this is a place you retire at. And I remember sitting there thinking, so for the next 30 years, I'm going to be here? Yeah. And I remember being like, no.
Yeah.
No.
I'm putting on the suspenders and I'm making these videos.
You know what made me quit my job? This is hilarious.
What?
Channing Tatum made me quit my job.
I get it. Channing Tatum's made a lot of people do a lot of things.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Like Channing Tatum's one of those where you're like, yeah. But he followed me and I quit my job.
That's amazing.
Yeah, he did.
Magic Mike followed you and you were like,
and I quit my job. I was sitting in there on the couch and I remember telling Courtney, I was like, I'm going to quit my job tomorrow. She had been telling me to quit it. Yeah. She's like, well, but why? And I was like, well, Channing Tatum just followed me. So
that's good enough.
It was, I had been like really, and you know, when you have like something that you're really wanting to do, then the resentment for the other thing just gets worse and worse and worse. So we came home from a celebrity golf tournament with Tracy Lawrence where I played with like Gary Allen all day. Wow. And I had to go to work the next day. And I remember telling Courtney, I was like, this is just not correct. Like, that's just not right. And I worked it for like 2 or 3 more weeks. And then when he followed me, I quit.
Amazing. So how long have you been not working there?
July was a year.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's been a crazy ride.
What's been the best part of it?
Stone Cold Steve Austin liked him. My reel was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
I've had some big moments that I'm really excited about. Like I got to be in a CMT music video for Casey Tyndall. That was awesome. Yeah. I got to be on Dusty Slay's show at Zany's. That was a big one. Got a new Nate Land with you. I mean, yeah. Stuff like that you would have never got to do. You know, without that. Me and Brittany Smith are in a movie coming up in November that we're going to be shooting. Like, just wild things, man. So got to travel. I mean, traveling was my favorite thing to do even before. So now I get to do it for work.
What's your son think of all of it? Does he want to do something like this?
He's going to be an entertainer. I just don't know.
Yeah.
I just don't know what his lane's going to be. But he'll come home from school. Like, he's super into Michael Jackson.
Oh, amazing.
Super into Michael Jackson.
Perfect.
I'm guessing that's like the age, like 6 is like the age where Michael was getting them.
Yeah, because you can moonwalk at that
exactly.
age, which is a huge asset.
And back in the day, people had to wait for Michael Jackson to release a music video that was 30 minutes long. Yeah. And the world watched it, and then they didn't get to see it again until midnight or whatever. Cool. And now you can, on YouTube, they get to watch them back to back. So my son's got all like the outfits. He's got Smooth Criminal and all this. And he knows all the moves. Oh, yeah. So
that's incredible.
He tells his teacher one day at school last year, he's like, I can do Michael Jackson's dance. And they were like, okay, do it. And like he gets in front of the class and does it. And from that day on, he'll get in the car and I'll be like, how was school? And he's like, I didn't get a dance for everybody today.
So it's a good day if you get to dance. It's a bad day.
Anytime he gets to get in front of everybody and do something, he's happy.
Yep. I my daughter's the same way.
Yeah,
So,
like he's not shy.
No.
Which I wasn't either.
I wasn't either. I need attention real bad.
Yeah.
Real bad. And I love it.
That's like our thing.
That's my
Being
thing.
a comedian that's what you need.
Yeah, that is what I want.
But let me ask you this.
Uh-huh.
I like asking people that are in the same thing as me. Like, do you want your attention, and then you really, when you finally need like a cool down, you need like I need to be alone for
100%.
In my hotel room for a few hours.
Yes. And again, I have it's a pretty small platform right now, but at the same time, like after I'm done performing and I've like been around people, I mean, everything's a performance. If you're out in public, once you have like a little bit of a platform, everything's a performance. And so, yeah, like I had a show recently in the Mississippi Delta and it was so much fun. I met so many amazing people, but then afterwards, like Andrew brought me French fries in the hotel room. I had to watch Forensic Files and just like it's smooth brain time. Right. I need to just like stare at the wall and kind of unmask and, just be alone. I think I actually get my energy from being alone.
Sure. Like a recharge.
Yeah. 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 But I also love people and love talking to
me
people.
Me too. And like, that's the thing. Like when I'm on, I'm on.
Yes.
I want to be like, as soon as I leave to go do whatever, I'll be on. But like once I'm done, I don't actually want to be back on again. Like I can't imagine going back to my hotel lobby to get a snack and like 20 people being down there that wanted to talk. I would be like,
oh, that would be wild.
I want to die.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or it's like that person after the show where everybody's cleaned up and they're left and you're ready to go and they just linger and they're just like, dude, I'm not going to keep you that long. Just one more story. And you're just like, I want to die real bad.
Yes. Or like, you can come back to our house. Do you want to come back to our house? Yeah. Excuse me?
Yeah.
Do you know how much true crime I watch? Like,
it's wild.
If I wanted to be chopped into a million pieces and have my skin worn as somebody else's suit, like, yes, I would go back to your house with you. Mm-hmm. I'm not doing that.
From every birthday from here on out, they'd be wearing you.
Yes, they'd be wearing me. And I mean, they'd probably be.
They could wear worse. Let's be honest.
Yeah, let's be honest. Come on.
You said that guy, like, I remember I told you the first time I met you, I was like, you look just like Carrie Underwood.
That is so wild.
And you were like, a guy brought me up as Scary Underwood last week.
He did. Someone brought me up as Scary Underwood. Yes, I was like, when you told me that, I was like, good, the Botox is working.
Yeah.
But
it's succeeding.
It is. I'm happy because I paid good money for it. But I need attention like really, really bad.
Yeah.
And so I'm so happy that I'm finally getting the attention that I believe I have always deserved.
Yeah, well, it's okay. It's coming to fruition now. You'll be no stopping you now.
There's no stopping me now.
What are you on the road a lot?
Yeah, I am for the most part. I mean, I think like 3 weekends a month I'm usually doing something. I just got back
that's really good.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I just got back from Utah. I did a dry bar special, which is
Are you booking all this yourself?
Yeah, right now.
Wow,
I've had,
that's impressive.
It's just people like reaching out to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I do check my DMs. I do check them, even though I'm afraid.
Well, we're going to tag. Yeah. You're going to be tagged in all this.
Please do.
Y'all reach out to her if you want her. She's really funny.
Well, thank you. And I do corporate speaking events, and
I'm
pretty
clean. You would be perfect for that.
Oh yes. Oh, put me in a shoulder pad and an updo, and I will Tony Robbins the hell out of you. I
like
really
you
will.
even have like the name for it, like
I do, Mary Ryan Brown.
Yeah. She's reporting live from
Yes.
Kazakhstan, where they just blew up the building.
Where are the buildings? Sir, where is your family? Tell me about your trauma.
Yeah.
No.
I see you've got your last goat here.
Sir, I think your leg is on the other side of the camp. It's messed up. But no, I did always want to be a news reporter. That's what I initially went to school for before they recruited me to the English department. And I was,
Yeah, you have such a cadence.
I do. I do. I'm trapped in it, actually.
When I listen to your skits where you take your cadence and you have like a super southern.
Yes.
But it's like the uppity southern accent that you do. Yeah.
Yes.
And like by the end of it, I'm just entranced. I'm like,
it is. It's a poetry to it.
Yeah, it is.
Yes. my creative writing degree was good for something, I guess.
That's how I knew that I was like, she writes everything down. There's not, this is not coming off the dome.
No, there's no way.
Yeah.
No. If people think that's coming off the dome, they're giving me way too much credit.
You don't give anybody too much credit. That's impressive.
Yes. Well, thank you. Thank you. And I memorize it too. So it's not like a teleprompter.
Oh, you're not reading it. You really are memorizing it.
It's
Wow.
memorized.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
But, I did speech and debate in high school. So that's kind of why. Yeah, that's why.
Public speaking was my favorite class.
It's the best.
I didn't do any debate or anything like that, but that was my favorite class. And I've told this story on here before, but our public speaking teacher, she was kind of young, and she was like, you can pick whatever you want for your final project.
Okay.
And I think when I got up there, she was like, this was a mistake. I should have gave them like at least guidelines. I got up there and proved, or my final speech was to prove that the Loch Ness Monster was real.
Yeah.
Like everybody else's was
worse.
such a serious thing that they were doing in public speaking on.
Oh my gosh.
And then there's me.
Well, like all my students I taught 10th grade for a little while, and I taught college freshmen and sophomores too.
Oh, you were like among your peers, it seems like. They were like,
I was.
Who is this lady?
I was.
I bet you when you got up there to tell them you were teaching, they were like, this is a prank.
They did. They felt
Sit
that
down.
way. They did, because I was like 22 at the time teaching. I mean,
how old are you now?
I'm undisclosed age. I'm
22.
I'm 30 years old, but the Botox is working.
Way, man.
Yes, I'm 30. Yes, thanks for making me feel good, because I have people come up to me and they're like, perimenopause is so hard, isn't it? And I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? So yeah, I'm 30 now, but I was like 22 at the time teaching college English. I mean, I was a nightmare. My goodness.
Yeah, I
was a
can
pretentious,
imagine.
communist, godless nightmare.
Yes, I can imagine.
And I really was. I was like, well, I don't want to, hurt anybody's feelings. And like, we have to consider the cultural implications of blah, 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 blah. And now I'm like, bro, let's talk about farts. So it's, it's very silly. But yeah, that's why.
Do you think that that's because I this is what I attribute it to? I attribute it in that case of why you were. Is it because you just kind of think that you just stayed in that realm?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like everything.
Like there wasn't a break from that to go. Yeah, yeah.
No, there's no, and it's so great because I've been chasing.
It's like an echo chamber type of deal.
A big time. And I have been chasing the high of a high school debate tournament, like winning a high school debate tournament in your pantyhose and your skirt suit, holding up that big trophy with your braces on. I've been chasing that high ever since. John Christ came kind of close. Yeah. I mean, a little bit, but like that victory of like just decimating somebody with your mind is my favorite thing in the world. And so to me, like performing in a club or a theater or a bar, like it's just another debate tournament to me. It's just another speech competition. I
know. And it's crazy. Like your firsts, you'll never have those again. Yeah. Like I remember my first viral video. No matter if one does 30 million tomorrow, that feeling that I have, I will never have it again. Like your feeling of crushing will always be good, you know, but you still feel yourself. Sometimes you'll get down from a really good set and you'll be like, I'm excited. I'm happy, but it's just not. I remember the first time I got down, like my heart was about to explode.
Yes.
You know? And maybe you'll get that again whenever it's like your own sold out theater or something, you know?
Oh, yeah. But there are some like you do okay and it's fine, but you're like, I left my family for this? What kind of sicko am I?
Oh, yeah, dude. Whenever I'm flying to wherever and they're like, hey,
gosh.
you sold 50 tickets, I'm like,
why am I doing that?
Yeah, like what kind of idiot quits his job?
Back to the steel mill I go. I feel the same way.
It's weird because and it's like I'm getting stabbed two ways because if I put up a video that does 10,000, I'm like, where's my bullets?
Oh, I know. Oh, it's terrible. My husband calls it like when you bomb. He says that night you go to bed with your street clothes on. Like the idea of you just fall into bed, like shoes still on, just defeated.
That's the way you feel.
Yeah, you really did. Just covered in Dorito crumbs.
And I don't know about you, but it takes me like a day. Like I've a full day.
That's minimum. It takes me longer. And a lot of like journal entries and like I have to go like run.
You seem like a journaler.
I'm a journaler.
Journaler. Is that a word? We made it up.
It is.
You should know. You're an English teacher.
Yeah, I think
Journalist,
which is different. That's
Yeah,
like
exactly.
caring about other people.
Exactly.
A journaler is just someone who has feelings.
That's a word.
Yeah, it's a word.
That's
it's
a word.
fine.
Journaler.
But yeah, I have to like process my feelings about everything, and I have a spreadsheet too of like this.
Dude, you're exactly who I think you are.
Yes, exactly. There are no surprises.
You're exactly who I think you are.
I'm actually really chill and laid back.
Yeah, like most of my days spent in my sweatpants and I just watch TV.
Yeah,
and,
no, it's not like that.
Like
at
if I'd
all.
have asked you how you write your bits, you'd have been like, I don't know, just shit just comes to me and I just say it. Like,
My
I'd
mom
have been
said
like,
journaler
no
is a word.
way.
She looked it up. It's
Perfect.
a word.
Perfect. That's
But
our
yeah.
version of young Jamie.
Yes, she's our young Jamie. She's oh my gosh. But no, I am not chill at all. And that is another thing that I've run into is like I have this character and my character loves to drink wine and she's so crazy and she takes sleeping pills for fun. And then people will come up to me and be like, I want to be best friends with you. You seem so fun. Oh, I am much better as an idea.
Right.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah, she's
Whoa.
much better in theory.
No, I have a really nervous energy about me.
That's when people
Yes.
comment on our videos to Courtney and they're like, how'd this guy land her? I was like, you haven't met her, okay?
Yeah, exactly. She
Like,
sucks, dude.
She's the lucky one, all right? Trust me.
I know. I'm truly a nightmare. People say the same thing like, oh, Greg, Greg is so poor Greg. My gosh. I pray for him every day and I'm the source of his
I'm
suffering.
going to start.
Yeah, you have to. You should start praying for Greg. Everybody pray for Greg. And his name's not even Greg.
You should get Pray for Greg t-shirt.
I should. Oh my gosh.
Now we're talking merch.
That is so smart.
Now we're talking merch.
No, I love it. But yeah, no, I'm not chill at all. Not at all. And I'm always afraid.
Do you have trouble sleeping?
No, I can sleep.
You sleep. Okay.
I can sleep. It's when I wake. That's when the nightmare starts.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But no, I have like a spreadsheet of like how long I performed, what I did well, what I didn't do well, what I need to change next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's not surprising. It's yeah.
Yeah.
You're one of those you can see them coming,
Yeah, you can. You can tell because they're like, everything's cool and laid back. But,
No, I'm fine.
But here's an
Everything's fine.
itinerary
Yeah.
and sign this
Oh,
waiver.
you were that girl on spring break. It's like, look, guys, 8 a.m. go-karts, okay?
Yeah, no, exactly.
By 10, we'll be on the beach, okay?
Bold of you to assume I was invited to spring
Sunscreen
break.
at 10:05.
Yes, that's exactly how I
Yeah.
was. But I'd be like, no, I'm cool. I'm the chill girlfriend. Do you
No,
know
it
how
was
many
great.
years I probably cut off of my life trying to be the chill girlfriend?
But
oh, that was so not me.
I mean,
I love
life's too
IPAs.
short. Yeah, life's too
ugh.
short. No, guys, I don't care. Oh, that little dirt on the rug, it's fine.
No, it's not a problem at all.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's definitely not like a cool hang. People will be like, come back and hang out
isn't
with
that
us.
wild to me? Like, I don't remember ever thinking that way about anybody. People
Yeah.
will watch you on
Yeah.
videos and they'll be like, I know her.
Yeah.
They do that to me too. They're like, man, me and you would be best friends. I was like, you don't actually know anything about me.
No, it's all
You
a
know,
ruse.
the 30 seconds that I put on the internet,
Yes.
I could have been whoever I wanted to in those 30 seconds.
Exactly. I'm running a scam. Do you not
Yeah.
understand? I'm running a scam to feed my family.
Courtney got
Yeah.
that's exactly what you're doing.
Yes.
But it's like you're not charging them money.
No.
It's like I'm tricking the platforms.
Yes, exactly. It's
Yeah.
the algorithm.
Yeah, like
We've
nobody-
escaped the matrix.
Nobody cares if you scam Facebook.
Yes, that's right.
No. Courtney got a DM today and it was a guy being like, she took a picture or was doing a video where she was telling somebody about like her workout this morning. Like, you know how girls do.
Yes.
They put up these little vlogs.
Yes.
And some
And
guy
I would listen to her because she works out and she looks great.
some guy
Yeah.
replies to it and he's like, I wish I was that seatbelt right now. And she was like, what makes you think that this was a good idea to say this to me?
So wild.
And he was like, oh, honey, it's just humor. And she was, dude, so like that made her even madder.
Oh.
So she's like, that's not funny. She's like, I'm a married woman.
Yes.
And the guy replies, he's like, oh, hell, Justin would think this was funny. And I was like, in what world?
Yeah.
Like, even as a comedian, what world would I be like, oh, man, you pretend you wanting to be between my wife's titties is hilarious.
Yes. Yeah. What in the world? No, it's crazy. And then like when someone does
But these are
something
real
like that,
people.
and then they're like,
They have
what?
kids.
Yeah, they have kids. They have wives.
Yeah.
They're, deacons in their church and
Oh yeah,
whatever.
That's a big one. The First Corinthians is on
First
the profile.
Corinthians.
It's
Yeah.
on the profile.
Run.
It's a big. I wrote this guy the other day.
Run.
He was replying to pictures of Courtney on my story, and they're never. This is what I don't understand about these people. I've never posted an inappropriate picture of her ever.
No.
And they'll reply and be like, "Nice honkers" or something, or be like, "That's a fat ass," and I'll be like,
of a picture of your wife on your story
to me.
But people think because you're a comedian that you have like no boundaries. Because people don't talk to me like that because I'm built like a scarecrow, you understand? So I have a certain immunity in the world where people are like, oh, that's a 12-year-old boy in drag.
You're very
that's
posh,
crazy.
Proper scarecrow.
Yeah, exactly. Scarecrow, whatever. I'm built like the mic stand, so it's okay. So I don't get a ton of that. But people will sometimes like make really inappropriate comments and then be like, what? You're a comedian. You can't take a joke. And I'm like, and I'm just sad now.
As you should be.
I know.
But it's wild. I don't know. I have this thing with my son where I say the world, and he said it's full of stupid people, and then I say don't, and he says be one of them, and that's like our motto.
I think that's in the catechism.
I was like, dude,
actually,
stick with
it's in the Westminster.
Okay? Yeah. I know it's in the Constitution. It's one of the Bill of Rights as well. I don't remember which one. I don't have them memorized anymore.
That's sweet. Yeah, no, there are a lot of stupid people. And I think people think the internet is,
it's like a free place.
Yeah.
I started to do, I probably still will, do a bit about if people acted in real life the way they do on the internet.
Oh.
Like if somebody walked up to you and was just like, said whatever they wanted to about you and walked off. Or if they walked up to me and was like, man, I tell you what, you're a fat piece of shit, but I'd sleep with your wife. And they just walked off.
It's so like, crazy.
What?
I know, but people, they're behind their little thing. But I've never like interacted with a celebrity on the internet. You know what I mean?
Right.
I've never like gotten in anyone's DMs and been like, hey.
Have you ever watched a video of a comedy skit, got furious, and was like, let me tell them what I think?
I never have.
It's crazy.
I never have. But I'm glad they have the time. It's good to know that like in a society where you feel like people are just busy all the time.
The only thing that can make you feel better is if you literally like really think, you're like, what is that guy's life like? Then by the end of it, you're like, oh, we're good.
Yeah.
Don't reply to him.
Exactly.
That's fine.
Like Mom and I were talking about it in the car. Like someone commented on a reel I did that my bit is getting old and that I should stop.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, dude, I'm seriously considering it. Thank you so much for the input. What you think?
I love the people that go against the results. Like they'll comment on a video doing well and they'll be like, you need to quit this shit. Nobody likes it. It ain't funny. And you're like,
but you watched it.
You should at least comment on the ones that aren't performing well.
Yes, exactly. Because I know you're watching those too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The amount of people that'll say, because Facebook keeps up with it, it'll tell you like top fan if they comment a lot. The amount of top fans that I have that are like, haters. Man, quit this shit. You're like, dude, I bet this like really ruins your day, doesn't it? Like every time one does well, I bet you're sitting there just like.
I know the people I stalk on Facebook are people from
ex-boyfriend. Oh, okay.
Well, no, none of my ex-boyfriends get on Facebook enough for me to stalk them.
Guys,
sadly,
what are you doing?
Please update me on your lives. I need to know how is the hacky sack career going?
Yeah,
do you still hacky sack? You were really into it at the time. Yeah. How's the punk scene?
Oh God.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I can't picture that for you at all.
Mississippi, Hattiesburg, Mississippi has a bit of a punk scene.
Oh yeah. Not everybody does.
Yes, exactly.
They try. Even the ones that don't, they try.
Exactly. And I had some punk and punk adjacent boyfriends and friends because I contain multitudes. I'm actually very chill.
You might be the first person I ever heard use punk adjacent.
Punk adjacent. Yeah. Yes. And so there was this.
That's like the people that stand near a hot topic and not in it.
That's correct.
Right.
Or I'll have you go
They're
in there.
looking at it like, that Mario t-shirt looks cool.
Exactly. I'll have you go in there, buy me a vest that I'll wear ironically. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And I'll just get a My Chemical Romance t-shirt.
Exactly. While I'm here.
Right.
While I'm here. And then maybe I'll just, this is my ministry. I'll share the gospel.
This Chucky book bag is fun.
Yes, it is. The Chucky book bag.
It's fun.
It's super fun. I had a Where the Wild Things Are oversized hoodie that I got.
Of course you did.
Yeah, at Hot Topic.
But see, I figured you would only wear that ironically. That doesn't seem like you at all.
Yeah, exactly.
If I saw you in Hot Topic, I'd be like, she's filming a skit.
Exactly. Exactly. But the thing is, I think I'm like a closeted goth person.
Yeah, it's got to be closeted.
I'm in the closet.
You missed the mark.
I did miss the mark. I mean, you don't wear a fun print like this,
Yeah,
you know,
with blonde hair.
No, but inside it's deep and dark.
Yeah.
And so I would date like punk and punk adjacent people, and like my best friend in college, she was a screamer. Avril Lavigne. Yeah,
Right.
she was a screamer in a punk band. And
Oh, she could do like the
screaming. Screaming and yelling and all of that.
people
and she,
think that anybody can do that. They cannot.
No, and she rolled her own cigarettes, and we'd go smoke them behind the dorms. That was fun. It was American spirits. I mean, come on, put you on your butt. It was great. Put you on your butt. Can't get up. But we would go to these house shows, and the thing about punk scenes is everybody's like either in recovery from drugs or actively using those drugs right next to you. And so,
and the punk adjacents are the ones that you can tell they're about to start.
They're in their apprentice.
They're smoking
era.
a little weed, and you're just like, oh, it's not going to be long.
It's not going to be long,
right?
But they would have mattresses on the walls because people would start like moshing and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I would just go ahead and like find me a mattress and just kind of whatever.
Look,
bones.
Picturing you in this is hilarious.
Oh yes.
The contrast alone is funny without you saying a word.
Now, I used to have dark hair and like
I know, but like, do you still talk the way you talk? Because exactly.
Yes, I talk the way I talk.
Get him, honey.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. That was a good right hook. That was a great right hook.
Great right hook.
Those Tybo classes are paying off.
Tybo, yes. Oh, give me another IPA. Yeah. I love this.
IPA.
It doesn't taste
Drinking
like piss
absinthe.
at all.
Yeah.
I want another American Spirit. No, actually, I did. Those are good.
Yeah, I was about to say. Now you still like the. It would be one of those people who's like, well, I sneak a cigarette after the show every now and then.
Of course, yes, but of course, it's my one thing. But yeah. So I had that
Greg
life.
has no idea.
Oh no, Greg's smoking them with me.
Yeah.
Come on. No, I haven't had a cigarette. This drives my husband crazy because I talk like I used to be like some hardened addict
like
and
2 packs a day.
Yes, exactly.
Nobody buys that.
No, but I did have them for breakfast. I would do that with a coffee.
That's the best cigarette of the day.
Oh, come on.
One and after a big meal. Those are the 2 best cigarettes of the day.
But what about when they're inside? That's the best cigarette. It's a cig inside.
That's the best.
Bro, have you ever had a cigarette in a house?
Of course I have. I grew up in Alabama.
That's right. I forget.
What do you mean?
I grew up in a subdivision. This was my study abroad.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is backpacking through Europe for you.
Exactly. Cigarettes in a house. My favorite.
Oh,
What's your favorite?
How about cigarettes in a trailer? I'll do you one better.
Man. I will pay you, sir.
Come to Amsterdam.
What's your favorite cigarette?
I was always a Marlboro Light guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like just standard, tried and true.
Yeah. Yeah, those are good.
I mean, American Spirits are actually awful.
No, they're not.
Yeah, I mean, I can bum one if I had to, but I was a Marlboro Light guy. I don't like menthol. My brother was a big menthol smoker.
Yeah, menthol's not great.
He was a big menthol smoker, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Marlboro Light.
Cool.
And it's so crazy. Like, whenever I was in my 20s, if we would go travel somewhere and get a hotel, you could smoke in it.
Really?
Even in casino hotels, you could smoke in it.
Yeah.
Now you can smoke nowhere.
You can at the Beau Rivage.
In the rooms?
Not in the rooms.
In the hotel. Yeah, in the casino, you can smoke at all of them except for like the Palace.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I did a show at Boomtown Casino on the West Bank of New Orleans. You ever done that?
Yeah.
You ever been to
Boomtown? I've never done a show there, but I've been there.
Yeah, it's a boat.
Yeah, right.
It's a river
Well, they
boat.
all used to have to be.
Yes.
Like when my grandpa talks about going to the boats, like he still calls them the boats.
Man.
Even though I don't know what happened. I don't think they changed the law. I think they were just like, this is too hard.
Yeah, exactly.
They're just going to build a building.
Yeah. And
every hurricane that comes, we lose everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So, but the Boomtown, there's like a hotel and then there's a boat, but it was a smoking room.
Yeah.
There. You could tell.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. You could always tell. Even the ones that were like, this is non-smoking. I was like, you mean for me?
Yeah. For me. Why is everything yellow?
Yeah, they just had it. Okay. What do you have coming up next?
What do I have coming up next? I'm doing a lot of corporate events. I'm speaking at
Y'all can't go to those.
Yeah, you can't. You need a pass. you need to buy a ticket. I'm doing like the Mississippi Women's Summit next Monday on September 8th.
And then she'll be at the Kentucky Derby.
I'll be at the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah.
I'll be.
Well, tell them where to find you. We're going to tag all this stuff.
For sure. MaryRyanBrown.com. All my shows are there. Join my email list. Mary Ryan Brown on Instagram. Mary Ryan Brown Comedy on TikTok. Mary Ryan Brown on Facebook.
Thank you so much for coming. I had a blast. I didn't even realize we went so long.
Well, can't shut me up.
Yeah, so. I mean, time flies when you're having fun.
That's right. Thank you,
Justin. Thank you. Go follow Mary. Check her out. She's really funny. She's hilarious.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.